ladies and gentlemen, to the very first episode of That's What She Said.
Weekly news by two ordinary assholes.
Adam and Brian.
Yep.
What we do here is go back.
So for our first ever exclusive, it's going to be about Halo 3.
With the release date of September 25th, 2007, one would wonder, with all the hype, why would somebody want to stand in line at 12 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning of next week, when, in fact, we have proof, exclusive proof, that someone has already obtained the game a week early.
Yeah, that guy didn't want to get laid.
No, not at all. But with all the hype surrounding Master Chief and his coming early, that's what she said.
Yeah, once or twice.
Yeah. Microsoft loses again. With our exclusive story, here it goes. Alright, this is Adam and Brian.
Hi.
Outside of Sears in an undisclosed location, where everybody's waiting in anticipation Halo 3. Today is September 18th, 2007.
The greatest game ever made! Bullshit.
Anyway, we're here because a monumentous event has just occurred. Microsoft lost.
Yes, they did. They lost big, you fucking faggot.
Because we're not gonna, for protective identity reasons, we're not gonna say his real name. We'll just call him Joe for today. Joe has received a copy of Halo 3 on September 18th, 2007, and the release date is September 25th, 2007.
We are here.
And for those of you that don't believe that he's got a real copy, we're going to show you right now. The cops are on to us, ladies and gentlemen.
Today's 9/18.
4:19 p.m.
On Tuesday,
September 18th. And this is Sears. So we're going to call Joe for the day to protect his identity.
John Jodo.
Bought it Sears.
yes, folks.
Halo
3, the greatest game ever made.
Turn it around. For all you sappies that are going to stand in line, this is the real copy. This is not a duplicate. This is not a bootleg.
Now, unfortunately for all you faggots,
Here's the sale receipt.
this is not the limited edition one.
Halo 3 right there.
Halo 3. What's the date? 9/18/07, everybody. Microsoft, you lose.
And all you punks standing in line, you lose too. Stupid faggots.
Alright.
Didn't even have to pre-order it.
Alright, so this was a fun little video to make real quick with the anticipation coming up of Halo 6, Halo Infinite, and watching all these videos, trying to figure out what's going on with the graphics, what's going on with this, what's going on with that. It reminded me of my only other real Halo experience, which was back in 2007 when I got fired from Sears for selling a copy of Halo 3 a week early to a buddy of mine named Joe. Me and Brian both worked side-by-side sections. I was in lawn and garden. Brian was in the exercise equipment section. And when they pulled in the games a week early off the loading docks, Joe was in shipping and receiving. We happened to scan it into the computer just to see what would happen, because we figured, they probably got some kind of lockout on it or something like that. And lo and behold, it rang up. So I ran to the house during lunch and got my camera and recorded it, and me and Brian was trying to come up with the premise for some kind of weekly show back in the early days of YouTube, and it was called That's What She Said. Looking back, it's like really cringy now, and it's got a ton of copyrightable crap in it, a lot of offensive stuff that we weren't really seen as being so offensive back in 2007 because things weren't so politically correct back then. But yeah, so I figured I would share this little snippet of history with everybody. And like I alluded to earlier, it was so worth it. I hated that job anyway. It was bullshit. I was like 23, 22 at the time. This was what, 13 years ago now. So anyway, yeah. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hit that bell, hit that thumbs up, and we will catch you in the next one. Have a good one.